Hey folks, Nas here. Another episode of Medieval Dynasty in our season 4. So, in the last episode, I started establishing a mining village over in Branica, or right outside Branica. So, I set up a couple of houses, I put up a resource storage, a food storage, and right now just one woodcutter building workshop. Sorry, had a brain fart there. Now, it is a mining village, but unfortunately, there's no mining going on over there other than myself running over there, going in the mine, and I'm mining the tin and the copper. That way I can start making bronze because we are entering the Bronze Age in this episode. So what I'm going to do is I want to craft some bronze axes and a pickaxe, and I'll probably craft a couple of bronze knives just for the hunters. As a matter of fact, I've got one right there. I found that at a cart. And then I want to craft a few sickles so I can use in the, oh shoot, I won't keep wanting to say the garden, but on the crops. It's bigger than a garden. And then I might, and I've got 21 iron arrows that I've collected from quests so far. But I've still got like 60 stone arrows. So what I may end up doing is I might craft some of the bronze arrows, because I don't want to start using the iron arrows yet until I get a little bit bigger stack. I like to have quite a bit, as you can see on me. I hate to get out and use them all and not craft more, kind of a thing. It's one of those OCD kind of things for me. But anyway, let me grab, I need some logs. I've already got some bronze already over there. Now I've got a worker who is making the copper bars and the tin bars already, but I do not have them making bronze because it takes much longer for them to make one bronze bars, where I can just come in and grab the copper bars that they produced and the tin bars that they produced, and I can go over there and quickly turn it into bronze. So I've got about 44 bronze bars already over there on the workbench. I'm going to grab a few logs, not that many. I literally only need maybe 8, be fine. And then I'll grab some sticks. As you can see, I've got plenty of sticks. Probably don't need that many either. There we go. We'll craft some of these tools up, and I should probably grab some feathers if I'm going to be doing arrows too. So let's see. So hopefully I've got enough money to buy all these schematics I'm wanting to do. Feathers, where are you at? Wish there was a search. So like if there was a little search box right up here, you could type in feathers and it would find. Let's see, what do we need? It's gonna be 30, 60 maybe. Probably gonna need stone as well. What is that? That's gonna be 2 stone per 10. That's gonna be 12 stone, I think, if I did the math right. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. Alrighty, so I should have enough to make all of these different tools and arrows and stuff like that. That way we can actually start upgrading some of our own stuff. Now, let's go into the workbench. Nope, not the workbench. I do need bronze. Because I had it stacked over there. Let's see. So we're going to go into bronze tools. I want to at least make one hammer. I don't know that this person that is working the smithy is really needing another hammer, because they're doing pretty good with the wooden one, but we're going to craft one anyway. They don't use it, I'll use it. But this way we can actually start getting into the bronze era, so to say. Now I have to purchase the schematic for this one. What do I got? Oh, I got 1,800 coins, so I should be fine for that. And it's just now spring, so I got plenty of time to make some money back for tax time next year. Now we are in spring of year 3. So I did a lot of grinding and stuff between the last episode and this episode. Let's see. So I want to do, how many of these do I want to do? Let's make 4. We'll make 4 bronze axe. That'll be fine. Because they're going to be chopping wood. I am also going to be adding another wood cutting station over at the Branica village, the mining village. I have my current woodcutter in. I have a current woodcutter in this village, and then I have one in the mining village, and I want to move them both over there. That will also free up a house in this village. Then I want to go over to Lesnica. I still have not brought Zigmuta into my village, and I do want her in the village. Now, granted, I probably goofed up on her approval rating because I haven't been over to talk to her in a couple of seasons now, which is not great, but it is what it is, and we can remedy that. We'll just have to take a little bit of time to do so. Let's see, how many knives do I want to do? They've got plenty of knives now. Let's make 2 knives. 2 knives. I think that'll be fine. They've still got a bunch of stone knives and stuff over there that I made a while back. Matter of fact, I could probably sell those. I'll worry about those later. Let's see, what else? We are going to be making... I want to make the sickle and the pick as well, because I have a lot of stuff in the crops that are going to be due. You know what? I've already got a partial sickle already. And I don't have anything that I need to harvest except for a little bit of rye. So I'm going to do a pickaxe. That way, because I've been going over and mining out of the cave myself. But I want to start doing this because I was going through, I want to say 2 or 3 stone pickaxes to clear out the cave. So let me make it. I'm going to make 2 of these. Do that. Not sure how much resources I got left. And then we'll see how many arrows that I can make. Because I get quite a bit of copper and tin just out of that one mine, or out of the one cave myself. So I'm not too worried about not having enough materials. Let's see, it says I got 14 bronze bar left, which should be fine. Let's see. Yeah, we got 14 bronze bar. I got the leather. Let's see. Bronze. You know what? I picked up stone for those arrows. I don't know what I was thinking. I needed the bronze bar instead of the stone. But regardless, let's see how many the bronze weapons. It should be up there, right? Yeah, right there. So it's got that 10 sticks. Oh, I don't have enough sticks. That's a problem. I'm gonna have to go back and pick up some more sticks. I do have enough bronze bars to have 60 arrows, but I need to go back and pick up more sticks. So let me go run and do that real quick and I'll be right back. Alrighty, now I should have enough arrows, or enough sticks to make the arrows. Let's purchase this schematic. I'm gonna hit R because I want to create as many as I can. E for 6, we'll make 6 sets of bronze arrows. So that'll be 60 bronze arrows that I make. Now coming up in a few weeks, I've actually got a kind of a mini series that I'm planning on doing. So since my channel is reaching that 1,000 subscriber mark, which I greatly appreciate you folks supporting the channel and everything. I love it. Thank you very much to everybody that has subscribed, everybody that watches the videos, and hitting that like button. It definitely helps grow this channel quite a bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. But what I've got planned is a 30-day challenge. Now, what this is I will be recording, editing, and uploading a video every day for 30 days in appreciation to you folks subscribing to the channel and supporting my channel and everything as much as you do. However, it's going to include the Medieval Dynasty as normal. So I typically upload about 2 episodes a week of Medieval Dynasty for this series. let's see. I want to equip the arrows. There we go. Sorry, I was single-mindedly trying to figure out what I needed to do. But anyway, twice a week I usually upload for Medieval Dynasty. But now I'm actually going to be adding to that. That way I can upload every day for 30 days for this challenge. I'm going to be adding in a 7 Days to Die series. So what I'll be doing in 7 Days to Die, it's not just going to be a standard 7 Days to Die series. What I'm going to be doing is playing Horde every night. So typically on 7 Days to Die, you play through, and on the default you have a Horde every 7 days. I'm actually going to be changing the settings and doing a Horde every night. So we're gonna, if nothing else, it'll be entertaining, hopefully. But anyway, stay tuned for other announcements and stuff in the coming weeks. But that should be starting on August 1st, is when I'll start that 30-day challenge series. Now, I noticed in my inventory I had Alwin's Hoe that I had to do for a quest. I had accidentally picked up his quest because I was rushing around trying to get quests done, and I accidentally went to Alwin and started that quest, and I apologize for skipping that little section, but I had to take it over to Philibor across the river to get his his hoe fixed, since Alwin doesn't know how to repair his stuff, because we've already had to go and take his water skin to Denica and repair it. Now we had to take his broken hoe and do that. Now let's go back up here, and we're going to turn this back into him. Go, Elman. Hi, I'm back. Here's your hoe. Thank you. Did you have enough coins? Yes, Philibor even sold it cheaper for you. Give 30 coins. Let's see. That's very kind of him. Keep the rest. You've helped me on more than one occasion. You deserve it, my friend. And did you talk a bit with Philibor? What's new with him? We talked a bit. He mentioned that some hunter he knows is looking for buyers for his bows. Really? What, are you interested? I don't know. I've never even shot with a bow, I guess. I guess I wouldn't be good at it. What's the harm in trying it? You have a completely different approach to life than I do. But you may be right. I'll have to think about all of this. Fine, I'll leave you alone with your thoughts then. See you next time. There we go. Alwin's story. We got to wait for the next season now for that. So that's going to start his Sambor hunting adventure kind of a thing. So now what I would like to do is clearly drink because I'm losing my thirst there. Let's get a little bit of... They're going to poison me? No. Eat the rest of that. Get a few more. Get our hunger up better. Now, what I'd like to do is... Oh, shoot. I don't have an extra house. Okay. Let's... Well, because I've got to build an extra house to be able to move... No, not an extra house. I need to build a woodshed. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. I kept calling it woodcutter. That's a woodshed. Sorry about that. But I need to build another woodshed over in this other village, the mining village. That way, because I have my woodcutter in our main village, and I want to move her to the other village. But I don't want to move her in with my male woodcutter yet, because I don't want too many people having kids. Now, I've got one couple that is already together in the main village, and they will probably be having a child here soon. And then that way, if I move her over here, that'll free up a house in my village, and I can move Zygmunta into that. And after I move Zygmunta in, then she'll be in the village, and I can talk to her more easily, keeping her approval rating up, and then hopefully, with any luck, by the end of this particular year, we can have her approval rating up high enough for her to become our wife. And then we can actually go into year 4 and possibly have a child by the fall. So I think that'll work out pretty good. A little bit late to I guess to be kind of having an heir already, because that'll make me. Let's see. I start the game at age 18. I'll be 22, so it's going to be 18, 30, 40. So I'll be almost 40 before I could actually take over playing as my heir if I pass away. That's kind of. I don't know the longevity of Rasimir. I guess it's all in how reckless he is. Now, did I get my... Oh, yeah, I put my bronze arrows in. Okay. Want to make sure in case I ran across something. So let's go over here and hit this other village and set up a woodshed real quick. So we can actually try to get Zygmunta in our village maybe the next day. You can actually kind of see it. Rasimir's out of breath. I'm pushing him a little hard. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done. So let's see. Yep, there's a little village right up there. The mine is over there. So it's actually really nice because I can go from this village, which has the resource storage in it. You can see the woodshed right there at the top of the hill. But I literally go right down the hill into the mine. I go through and I mine all the copper and all the tin, and I kind of drop it in a central location inside the cave. And then once I've gotten all the copper and tin out, I literally just start making trips over here, dropping it in the resource storage. And it's pretty quick. I usually do it through the evening. Obviously keeping an eye out because sometimes there's a bear that'll spawn over in here, but he typically doesn't aggro or anything. And I have yet to see him actually. But I know that they do spawn over there at some point. But running up through here is very easy. I pick up the stone and I drop it until I'm no longer encumbered, and I just run over here, drop it in the resource storage, run back, pick up everything else. And I pick up all the copper, the tin, and the stone. Now you can see there's a ton of stone just laying on the ground. Now we need to grab... I didn't grab a hammer. I put the hammer in here. We're going to actually grab this bronze hammer because she's got a ton of wooden hammers right here. We're going to grab this bronze hammer that I made earlier. We're going to grab some logs. How much weight can I carry? Good bit. Let's grab some logs. 20? Yeah, good. Grab 20 logs. It's probably not going to take that much. And we're going to set up another woodshed. Kind of gotten this one in the little plateau on this hill here. I'm not sure. I don't really want to put it behind the buildings. I might just put it down here. Because I'm thinking about putting another house. So it's kind of keeping this U shape. Come down and put another house maybe here. Oh, there's my guy. It's the only guy that I've got in this village right now. Let's see. Where do I want to put it? Let's equip the hammer. I'll put that in 2. I don't think it matters how far away you are from the village. As long as they can reach... I don't even know that there's a distance for the woodshed to the tree line. But... let's do this. There's a little funky area right here. I'm planning on putting a pathway from the mine up the hill and everything, but I think I'm going to have the pathway maybe come around here because the opening between the food storage and that house is a little bit wider. So I think I'll have the path come out this way here. So maybe I'll put that other woodshed right here. Let's see. Let's equip the hammer. Go to Q, go to building, and we're going to go extraction. We're going to go woodshed. I don't quite have the woodshed 2 open yet. Let's see, how's this? This right up through here. Yep, let's do a little F5 in case I don't like that. But I think we'll put that right there. Boom, just like that. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Yeah, so we'll have a little pathway, maybe a single path coming through here. It'll kind of come out and then little curvy thing here a little bit. I know you can't do curves. It's hard to do curves, but we'll figure it out. And then it'll carry on and go down the hill to the mine. So let's do 1 log there, 1 log there, and then I need 8 straw to finish that off. Run, 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 run. And okay, let's put all this stuff back. Grab our straw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finish this building. And then I can move my lumberjack into the house over here. There we go. That is done. And I'm I was stuck in the workbench. So how I got out of that, I crouched. So I literally crouched, I spun around and then moved forward, and it got me out. If you guys ever get stuck in the workbench like that, that tends to work now. You can also do, whoops, you can hit the escape. They still have the unstuck option here, but I think it only kind of like teleports you just outside the building or something. It doesn't teleport you over to the starting location, which is way over here. It doesn't do that anymore. That hasn't been a thing for a couple updates now. So let's see, I don't need that marker on the map. Move that. Alrighty, so we got that done. Let's go put this hammer back in here because I don't need it on me because I'm not building anything right now. We're going to go into the management tab. Right? Yeah, in is management. A lot of times I've been clicking tab. I've been trying to learn all the keybinds and stuff because I'm horrible at learning different keybinds with any game, not just this one. Okay, so who is my lumberjack? Rosalinda. So we're going to move her into this house over here. So it's this house right here. It's the only house that is empty. You can see the marker is literally right pretty much where I'm standing. We'll double click on that. We're going to double click on a sign. We're going to go to Rosalinda and we're going to move her into that house. Then we are also going to assign her to that workstation. So it's the workstation that doesn't have anybody in it. We are going to assign her, Rosalinda. She's still going to be a lumberjack, but she's going to be a lumberjack in the other village. So the woodshed in my own village, this one up here, is not actually going to have a worker in it. That's at least not right now. I may end up putting somebody in there later, but so I'll have one villager there, one's a male, one's a female, and eventually I'll put them together, maybe next year. I'm also going to start establishing, I want to start establishing kind of a fishing village if I can. Now, do I have the fishing hut available to me? No, that's not what I wanted. Survival. Yes, I do have the fishing hut available to me. So I can actually place a single fishing hut. Can I tell me how many people? No. I think you can only have one fisherman in the hut at a time. I don't think you get a 2 fisherman hut until you get down here to a fishing hut 2, which we got a long ways to go. But I do want to start establishing a fishing village as well. And what I need to do is, I know that Jezreka is already a fishing village, but I think they only have one vendor in there. Now, what I'm thinking, I'd mentioned this before, I think what I'm going to do is make sure that there are fish in this pond over here by Hornica, and then maybe putting a resource storage over here with a fishing hut in the water. That way it's right next to Hornica. That way I don't have to run across the map if I need to sell something or get something from the resource storage in Hornica. Now I'll put a resource storage and a food storage because if I'm going to have villagers working this area, I'm going to have houses over there for them. They need to be able to access the food storage because once they get too far away, they start getting, you get the little hunger notification up in the top left corner of the screen and stuff like that. So we're going to be setting up more little outposts like this. Now, once I get the mine available to me, I will start adding them as well. So there will be a mine in this cave right there. And then I will have another house or two in that little village there to occupy that mine. If I still need more resources or want more resources because I'm using them to sell and make money or whatever, then I can also add a mine in the cave over here. Or maybe it's here. I can't remember whether it's there or there. I think it's there. But I could add a mine over there as well. And theoretically, I could put everything over here, but there's those bear spawn like right here. So I don't really want to be right next to the bears. And if I go over there and I'm working or whatever, I don't want to be bothered by the bears all the time. So I'd rather have it on this side. There's typically no bears over here. So I'll probably have it on this side of that lake, which I think will be good. I could do the resource storage. I could do the food storage. I could do a couple little houses up here. Maybe even add a market stall or something over on this side that would be selling items that would be indicative of what they're working over here. So, like food or something like that. But anyway, those are my thoughts. But I appreciate you folks joining me today. And please make sure to click that like button if you haven't already. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I'd greatly appreciate it. And again, make sure to keep an ear out or an eye out for updates on the 30-day challenge that will be starting next month. And we will see you folks in the next one. You take care and happy hunting.